Who is scruffy looking?
What is up, my fellow nerds and gangsters? Welcome back to the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel. It's been a few days since we've gotten together, and I apologize.
Liar!
But we're back, and we're better than ever, baby. So, today, before we get started, let's do another poster giveaway. This time, we're doing one of the red bad boys. So, if you would like one of these with my signature and a personalized message, all you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and comment below on what you would like your personalized message to be. We'll make it happen, Captain. So, let's giddy up with today's video.
Giddy up.
So the question I get asked a lot is, Danny, is it worth it to go to film school or not?
Death has always surrounded it.
I got a master's from USC, which is widely regarded as the best film school in the world. So I feel like I went to film school under the best of circumstances. But even so, my standard answer to this question is, ask me in 10 years and I'll let you know.
Perfect.
But if you're not willing to wait around 10 years, let's try to answer this question based on 5 simple factors. Now, before we get into these 5 things though, I just want to say I'm a huge proponent of going to college. Even if you can't major in film, major in something else. And I promise you it will make you a smarter and a better filmmaker. And it'll give you the added benefit of having something else to fall back on in case film doesn't work out.
Is that clear? Oh, quite clear, no problems.
Alright, the first point to consider in deciding whether or not to go to film school is knowing that film school is not necessary for being a good filmmaker.
What?
Filmmaking is the ultimate you learn by doing. Just as you can't learn how to shoot a basketball by reading a book about it, you can't really learn how to make a film just by reading a book about it. Filmmakers like Steven Spielberg, Steven Soderbergh, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, Wes Anderson are all self-taught filmmakers and didn't go to film school. But they learned by watching a lot of movies and getting out there and making movies.
Where's the fun in that?
So do you make films in film school? Of course! Can you make films outside of film school? Of course. Yes, film schools do provide you with the resources and equipment to make the film. But you can also rent all that stuff for cheaper than you pay in tuition. And remember, film schools don't pay for your movies. You are paying for the budgets of your movies on top of your tuition.
It's unfair.
Which leads to the second point. Film school is expensive, man. For the 3 years that I spent at USC, I spent about 100,000 United States dollars, which is pocket change. No, it's a lot of money.
40,500,000 all in.
Now, I was extremely blessed to have employment during those 3 years that paid well, and so I didn't have to take out any loans. So I'm not the best person to ask about loans, but plenty of my friends did. The majority of people, I feel, do need to take out loans to pay for film school, or let's be real, most any college these days.
That sounds great. I love that sort of stuff.
So talk with people who have taken out loans, who preferably are filmmakers, and preferably have even gone to the school that you want to apply to. Ask them if they think it's worth it, and that will definitely help you inform your decision. The third factor to consider is that film school absolutely gives you access to a wide variety of mentors that you probably would not have access to otherwise.
Because I'm a genius.
My mentors and professors at USC included Emmy and Oscar winners, who I am still in contact to this day, and I still turn to them for advice.
Help me!
To some of them, I truly owe an immense debt of gratitude because they taught me things that went above and beyond the standard curriculum.
You need a teacher.
Sure, you can get a lot of this outside of film school, but in film school, that's why they're there and they are more likely to teach you. But you do need to be willing to ask for it.
And I need help.
Mentors and professors are infinitely more willing to teach you if you want to be taught, so be humble. We all have something to learn from somebody else.
I'm trying to help you.
Fourth, doesn't matter which film school you go to. I hate to say it, guys, but I'd say it absolutely matters where you go.
Yes, sir.
Mostly due to faculty, the school's reputation, and the network you'll be part of both during and after school. USC, AFI, UCLA, Chapman, NYU, and a few others are all schools that have fantastic networks. For instance, on Vader, the vast majority of the main crew were all from USC. So that network is paying off for me. I was on the Rule of Two podcast yesterday with Star Wars Theory, and Mark Riley went to USC, so we formed an immediate connection just over that. So, and this is purely my opinion, but I tend to believe that if you can't go to one of the top film schools to major in film, it's probably not worth it, and you should probably major in something else.
Don't worry, Arthur, it won't take long. Then we'll watch cartoons.
Again, that's just my opinion. Fifth, do you learn in film school? Generally, yes. Some classes were legitimately worth the cost of all of my tuition. They changed the way I looked at film as a filmmaker and continually influenced me to this day, mostly because the professors were so great and they really knew what they were talking about. Would I have been able to get such fantastic instruction in such a little amount of time outside of film school? Definitely not. However, other classes were a complete waste of money. So like anything, film school is not a home run, but it does boil down to one simple equation. You get out of it what you put into it.
You're gonna have to trust me.
If you're expecting film school to teach you how to be Spielberg by the time you leave, you're sorely mistaken. Most student films straight up stink, mine included. And there are way too many student filmmakers who leave school and they still aren't that great, myself included. So I keep studying and I still hope to become better. It's one of the reasons I do this YouTube channel, because it helps me to study film, and then I just get to share it with you guys.
Good.
So is film school worth it? Ask me in 10 years and I'll let you know. Currently, I'm a simple filmmaker trying to make my way in the universe. But would I be where I am now without film school? I'd say no. Think about it carefully, given your circumstances and how hard you're willing to work. Talk with multiple people who have gone to film school, particularly the ones that you want to apply to. I feel confident that you'll make the right decision. So what do you guys think? Is going to film school a smart move? Do you want to go to film school? Where do you want to go to film school? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And tomorrow I'll do a little video on film school applications, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, stay spiffy, my friends, and don't do anything I wouldn't do twice.